So hello everyone and welcome to this authority activation that Lisa and I are so happy that you're here. Um, it's really time for the divine feminine to step into her divine authority. I feel like so many of us, if not all, um, we learn when we're very young to put our authority aside, that someone else has always got a better authority than we do, and that kind of inner GPS gets shut down. So it's really important to reactivate it within ourselves so that we can move forward in life, making decisions and speaking up for ourselves and learning to say no and being unapologetic about it, because as women we've been taught to be the good girls. So you know we always want to be nice and comforting, and that is our true nature. We want to be loving, we want harmony all the time, but sometimes in order to really live a life that's healthy for everybody, we have to also activate our inner authority and be comfortable with saying, no, that's not the truth. Like, this is not how it's going to go down. Um, this is in every area of our life. We're going to be tested. So it's so vital. It's like important to have in our toolkit. Do you have anything you'd like to share about that, Lisa?
Yes. Something that came through when we were, envisioning what this activation would be and what our program Activate the Creatrix Within You is we're like, it's time to have the audacity. Like, have the audacity. You don't need to read another book. You don't need to listen to another podcast to start owning yourself, owning your magic, owning your unique craft. And you are a master of your craft. You are an artist, whatever that looks like for you, however that shows up in your life. And it's time to, this is like the paradigm has shifted. Saturn moving into Aries really marked the age of self devotion. Like, I am going to do what lights me up the most because that is what's going to benefit my family, that's going to benefit my community, my tribe, and the collective. So it's having the audacity to let your gift shine, let yourself be seen, let your magic and your art and your craft be known, own yourself and your power, full stop, and really just to step into your power. So we're gonna have, like Radha said, this is like a mini activation because we wanted to do something really powerful, like a free offering for you guys because we felt like this is what's needed for this collective at this moment. So you're going to get a taste of both Radha and I's unique craft that we're going to share with you. And we're also going to awaken the solar plexus, which is the home of our creativity, our alchemy, our emotions, so that we can take all of these ideas and visions that you've been gestating and birth them into the world following your own authority. So it's going to be juicy. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for tuning in. And maybe now we can just take a moment to kind of drop in, and we all live such busy lives. I was running around like crazy today, and let's just take this moment to find that stillness so that we can really utilize our time together, utilize this session. Thank yourself for showing up today. Feel into the fact that you said yes to yourself by showing up today, and let's find that inner stillness before we begin. Start with those deep breaths. Radha will take it over to you whenever you feel ready.
Beautiful. So let's start with the invocation of the four elements, just to purify, protect, and seal this beautiful circle with the women that are here now and the women that will join us. So I now call upon the four elements to bear witness, to protect, to cleanse, to empower this sacred space. And the first element that we are calling forward is the element of earth. We thank our Mother Gaia, call upon you and your sacred earth, Mother of bones, stones, roots, and wombs. Anchor us now in stability, ground us, fortify this sacred space with your grounding power, and let your strength hold us safely as we rise. May your presence be felt beneath our feet and rooting us deeply into the truth of your heart and eternity. Take a deep breath. We call forward the element of water. I call upon the sacred element of the water to the holy blood of the mother, the rivers of remembrance. Cleanse the space. Wash away all fear and doubt and all distortions now. Let your flow awaken the voice of our emotional truth and soul memory. May your presence baptize us in the purity of love and renewal. Deep breath with that. I now call upon the sacred fire, keeper of our divine rage. Burns away illusions and activates transformations. Burn away all that no longer serves us. Ignite the power in our beliefs, in our self, in our truth, in our own divine authority. Let your flame awaken our holy roar. May your presence blaze through this space, activating our full radiance. Breath with that. I call upon the sacred winds, the element of air, breath of the creator, breath of life, spirit of vision and freedom. Whisper the ancient names, carry our prayers to the greatest heights. Let your sweet breath fill our lungs with truth, with clarity and direction. May your presence dance in the space, opening the portal to the divine and our own divine remembrance. Take a deep breath. And now I call in the fifth, the ether, the spirit of living light. Hold this container in divine perfection. Seal all openings, shield this field. No interference, no distortions, no entity may pass through this protection. Only truth, only light, only the highest good is allowed here. So it is, so it is, so it is. And let's take another deep breath. And reclaiming our crowns now with Sekhmet authority. Sekhmet does not apologize for being a powerful goddess. She roars, and she's such a beautiful lioness goddess. So let's just tune in to her as we take a deep breath. And I invite you, beloved sisters, to come forth now as you let your feet meet the earth, even if it's energetic. If you're laying down or standing up, let your spine straighten with remembrance. Let the lioness stir within you as we now call upon the goddess Sekhmet, the great solar lioness of truth. And just take a deep breath and really feel her divine energy. The one who burns lies to ash, the avenger of the innocent, the healer, the judge, the destroyer, the queen. Sekhmet of golden fire, come with your solar flare, solar fire. Come with your all-seeing eye. Come with your roar of truth. Come and stand behind each woman now. Sekhmet, place your divine paw upon each of our backs and let us feel the truth as our spinal columns start to expand, as the light starts to move through our spine, her fire, her holy fire moves through our spine, clearing out any distortions. And as her divine roar roars through our own throat chakras, feel it. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to just let out a roar. Roar. Roll your shoulders back. Give yourself permission to roar.
With the claw.
Feel that power, that energy, that essence. It's unapologetic. It is actually clearing out all the places and all the times that we have kept and stored our truth in here. We didn't let it out. And so today we're going to clear it out. Let's do one last big, juicy roar, unapologetic. Beautiful. Just give me 1 second, you guys, because somebody just came here. That always happens whenever we're doing something like this. There's always like something because we're doing something big, and a lot of times the energies that kept us stuck don't want us to move forward. So sometimes there can be interference, and that we just keep pushing through, right? Okay, so I want you to really feel in your throat, allow Sekhmet's fire to come into our throat and to start to burn away all that no longer serves. Okay. So feel the difference. Feel how more space is opening. And now that we can feel our spines are longer and stronger, we're going to take one more deep breath and allow ourselves to kind of like open and expand. Where she's now bringing in these codes of a divine authority that may have been dormant within us, that have been dormant within us, that society has asked us to just to put down, that they're dangerous, they're not acceptable, your voice, your truth is not acceptable. So we're going to ask Sekhmet to make every false voice to now fall silent. Okay? Let every chain, collar, cage, contract, and curse be seen, exposed, and now burned with Sekhmet's divine light and authority. We call back our divine authority across all timelines, dimensions, lifetimes, and realities. Wherever it was stolen, we reclaim it now. cleansed, cleared, purified, decontaminated from all the distortions. We claim it now, purity, our divine authority. And I want you to literally start bringing it back in. Feel it. Call it in. Can't be shy about this. Where it has been suppressed, Sekhmet resurrects it. And where it was feared, we now embody it. I now proclaim I am no longer available for any distortions in my field. I am no longer available for any of my divine authority to be diminished. I am no longer available to be hidden, unseen, unheard, or undone. I am the daughter of Sekhmet. I am the keeper of the flame. I am the voice that echoes with the roar of 1,000 mothers. I am sovereign. I am seen. I am sealed in divine truth, divine light, divine authority. Take a deep breath. Let the fire of Sekhmet seal this initiation. Let the waters cleanse what no longer serves, just washing it away. Let the winds lift the veil of forgetfulness. And let the earth ground this activation into living truth. Sekhmet, we thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for your beauty and your eternal commitment to truth and to divine authority in this world within us. We honor you. We walk with you now as the living flame. We thank you for activating the living flame of authority within us. And you can put your hands on your heart and take a deep breath. And so it is. Now we're going to anchor, lock, and seal. It is done, done, done. And you may feel like energy's, moving through you, and that's perfectly fine. Just allow this to continue. This was extremely short compared to our really long ones, but it's still very effective. So, taking another deep breath. And I see Sekhmet, literally there's like a flame of fire. She wants to put it into your hearts. So all you have to do is open to receive, accept this living flame to be part of you now. And know that this living flame will also burn away the untruths that live inside of us. So it will continue to run till done, meaning that it'll start to burn through old programmings and conditionings that no longer serve. Lies that were told and put in our heart are now burning. So this is a continuation, and I want you to really start to be more aware, bring more awareness into your day-to-day life and your dreams that are coming through. You might be surprised at the ancient memories that start to come up, or even things that were not so great that are burning out. So when things like that happen, activations can activate memories. They can activate ancient memories, but they can also activate things that are clearing out of our field. And so it's really important to have conscious awareness so that we can co-create with this energy. And yeah, when we bring that awareness and that gratitude, it helps so much. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Radha. So beautiful. We're going to continue. Let's build right on top of that. We've got the flame in our heart. We want to awaken our inner sun in our solar plexus. There's this is not quite common knowledge, but we have 3 etheric energy pathways that emanate from the chakra system. And one of them is the fire spiral current that goes off of your belly button, off of your solar plexus, out in a spiral and off the back in a spiral as well. And this is what's awakening our inner sun. This is how we reclaim our energetic sovereignty. This is how we move forth with courage, with strength, to act upon our visions, to bring our creations, our divine creations into manifest form. And this is exactly the kind of energy we're working with now that we have brought back our own authority. Now we want to move forth with that fire in our belly to birth our creations and take inspired creative action. So we're going to do some energy movements and exercises to awaken the fire spiral. So we're going to be building a lot of heat too. So we're going to be building a lot of heat afterwards. Make sure you drink some water, but let's build on top of this. And if you can all join me on your feet, we're going to move and we're going to embody everything. Fire in our bellies. You guys can join me on your feet. And first we want to start with grounding. We want to make sure we're firmly anchored to earth so that when we awaken that fire, it's like contained fire, controlled, channeled fire. So join me on your feet. Radhaa, if you can just let me know if the music is too loud or if you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So start with deep breaths. Let's pull up from earth. Breathe in. Pull down from the stars. Come into prayer. And land that prayer right at your solar plexus, right at your belly. And then start to generate heat. Start to clap your hands. Build that friction in your hands at your solar plexus. We're going to start generating heat. Let's do that again. We're going to pull up from earth. Inhale. Pull down from the stars. Land that prayer in your belly. Clap. Generate heat. Start to awaken our solar plexus. All right, we're going to do that again. Inhale, pull up from earth. Down from the floor. And that in your belly. Generate that heat. Clap at the solar plexus. All right, now I want you to generate a lot of heat with your hands, but place your hands on your womb. Place your hands on your womb and start to see the roots of your tree. Start to go down your womb, down your root chakra, down your legs. We want to send those fiery roots down our legs, down our feet. Now on, we're going to be moving this whole time. We want to get into the hands. Close your eyes and send your roots down into the heart of your fiery roots. Feel your roots down into the layers of earth. Wrap around your personal crystal, the personal crystal that is anchoring you to earth. You want to root down into the heart of the earth, the crystalline heart of the earth. Feel yourself locked and hooked up like an anchor to earth with that heat you just generated. And feel yourself just land for a minute. Find that stillness now in the earth. Find that stillness, be that still point. Now there's different energy exercises to activate the fire spiral. That's the spiral that's coming off of our solar plexus out, spiraling outwards and spiraling back. So I'm going to show you guys a few different exercises. We're going to do them together. Okay, you're going to be sweating. At least if you're outside like me, you're going to be, okay? Because we're generating a lot of heat. The first one we're doing is called wood choppers. You want to put your hands together like this, and you're going to pull up with an inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to swing below your legs, huh, and you're going to make the sound, huh, H-A, huh. It's a sound that's activating your solar plexus. So you pull up, inhale, exhale, huh. We're gonna do that 10 times. Okay, ready? Huh. 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 5 more. Huh. 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 Okay, we're going to hold on top of that. We're building heat. We're going to keep working with that HA breath. Next, we're going to inhale, and then as you go down, you put your hands on your knees. You're in like a squat. And then you're going to look to the left, go your right shoulder, and you're going to go up, hook. And you're going to come up and exhale, hook the other way. So, hook, hook. Okay, so on both sides, you're throwing your energy to the left, throwing your energy to the right, and you're making that hook sound, and you're engaging your core, you're engaging your stomach muscles that whole time. We're going to do it 10 times. Ready? Huh. 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 Right. Next, we're going to do, this is the last one. Again, we're using that huh breath. We're engaging our thighs, engaging our stomach muscles, our abs, all of our organs. And this time, we're going to cross our arms out in front of us. And as you throw your arms back, you're going up on your toes. I don't want to go too far back, otherwise you can't hear me, but we're standing, we're crossing our arms, we're going up on our toes. And as you throw your arms back, you're saying, huh. And now I'm engaging my whole chest, my whole midsection of my body, my organs, in my abs, my stomach, and my chest. Huh. So you're really breathing and exhaling from like the lowest part of your belly. Do that 10 times. And as you switch your arms, cross, switch which one goes on top of the other as you rotate. Ready? We're gonna do that 10 times. Huh. 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 All right, now I want you to rub your hands together, generate all that heat, channel all of that friction heat. And I want you to place your hands on your solar plexus. Envision this golden flame of transformation, that golden fire in your belly, beginning to rise with all of that heat you just generated. And breathe, deeply breathe. Stay side to side, start to build that fire, move the things around, build the fire. Okay, here's where we're going to reclaim our energetic sovereignty. We're going to send out our fire spiral. And I want you to, we're going to do it together, but I want you to hook it up to the sun, to our life force, pranic energy. This is all eternal giving life. This is the solar feminine life giving, the fire age, the solar feminine awakening sun that is charging up all of our cells, charging up that fire in your belly to ignite your project, to ignite your creations, okay? So let's do it together. All right. We're gonna start by generating all that heat, generating that fire. And I want you to take a deep breath all the way up to your crown.
All the things that we took for granted.
And on that exhale, start to send out your fire spiral. See your fire spiral emanating from you. See it move beyond your house. Send it up into the sky. Send it beyond your town, beyond the bird's eyes. Send it beyond the plane. And want you to hook your fire spiral right up to the sun. You gotta move and crystallize. Now you've got that direct cord, that solar cord right into the sun. You're pulling in these solar crystalline Christ codes. You want to crystallize that within. Head and just embody that. We are burning away all limitations.
This year we've had to lose our
burning away all our fears of being seen, of being judged. All of our fears of failure, perhaps our fears of success.
hugs with friends and people that
Burning away all of those old stories, those old voices that tell us that we can't do something, that we don't have enough time or enough energy or enough money or enough resources to do something.
I can live
Burning
through
away all of those
this next 6 months. Day by day.
Yourself getting charged up with the truth, with the
If I
light,
can
with
live through
sonic
this,
life resource energy.
what comes next will be marvelous.
Feel your whole body, move your whole body, shake your whole body. Everything old and stagnant gets burned away. Trust yourself, you trust your intuition, you trust your gut, you trust your discernment. Trust your divine vision. Trust yourself as a goddess, as a creative, as a priestess, as the backbone of your family, as the backbone of your community, you guys. You are charged up, you are activated, your solar Christ codes are coming online. Feel that fire, you're hooked up to the sun, and you can join me now. Sit down, we're gonna lock this in. We're just gonna lock it in. We're gonna do the cooling Sitali breath. Generated a lot of heat. We wanna lock that in. And you're gonna close your eyes and put your tongue, roll your tongue like this. And you're gonna breathe in through your tongue, cooling breath to cool down that fire. And breathe out your tongue as well. As we find the stillness now, as we lock that in. Let's breathe in your tongue and then actually breathe out your nose for the cooling breath. ignited our burning heart, reclaimed our authority, our energetic sovereignty. We get charged up from our sun, our eternal, life-giving sun, activating our dormant gifts, our solar Christ DNA, activated by our sun. And that's something that you can do always if you need a boost, if you need some energy, like do that. Don't drink a cup of coffee in the afternoon. Just go in your backyard and look like a fool doing the wood chopper, but I'm telling you, you will be charged up. And now if you guys have the time after we go off, then this would be an amazing time to channel this into your creative endeavors, into anything that you're working on that is divine. This is amazing energy to go forth and go channel this. And we're going to be sending this out too if you need the recording. And Radha has a decree to end us with. Thank you, Radha.
Thank you. That was so good. Oh, thank you so much for staying with us, ladies. And I'm just going to speak this decree for all of us. All I have to do is just say yes. I speak now from the throne of truth. I speak now from the roar of remembrance. I speak now by the blood, flame, and the eye of Sekhmet, lioness of justice, solar destroyer of illusion, supreme protector of divine order. I do not whisper. I command. This is my decree. I reclaim my divine authority, not someday, not later, not waiting for permission. Now, by the power of Sekhmet and the original flame, I issue the following roar. I reclaim my voice. It is no longer for swallowing pain, performing politeness, or cloaking my truth. My voice is a sacred weapon of love, a blade of clarity, a trumpet of divine judgment. I reclaim my energy. I reclaim my life force. Taking a deep breath. All that is not aligned now burns to ash in the solar fires of Sekhmet. I declare the collapse of all false authority structures placed upon me through patriarchal suppression, religious guilt or shame, family control systems, soul swapping agreements, karmic distortions and reversals, entity contracts, masked as love, timelines of servitude, silence, invisibility, or abuse. All of these are now null and void, null, burned, erased across every incarnation, timeline, dimension, plane, and soul fragment. Let the fire of Sekhmet course through them completely. A deep breath. I now stand naked, sovereign, and whole. In the flame of the original mother, I accept the crown of living light. I accept the mantle of truth. I accept the sword of discernment. I accept the eye of justice. I remember who I am. I am the flame and the fist. I am the heartbeat and the hurricane. I am the softness and the sword. I am the one who will not kneel again. I am the daughter of Sekhmet. I speak her name, and when I speak, timelines shift. Contracts break, and liars fall to their knees. To all beings seen, unseen, who seek to manipulate, copy, mimic, suppress, or siphon, I do not consent. I command your full and eternal removal. I press charges in Creator's court, and there's a judgment by the seraphim of divine law. Let this decree ring across all etheric fields, astral zones, galactic records, karmic loops, and hidden grids. I am protected. I am sealed. I am no longer available for interference. My light is off limits to the dark. My womb is off limits to distortion. My gifts are off limits to the unworthy. Only those that come in truth, love, and alignment may enter my field. All others shall be removed from my timeline. Let this version of myself across time hear this roar. Let ancestors rise with me now. Let all daughters walk freely because I stood in my fire. I am not small. I am not polite. I am not here to fit in. I am the living flame of Mother returned. I do not ask for justice. I command it. I do not beg for my power. I embody it. I do not shrink for comfort. I expand for truth. My divine authority. It is issued in the name of Sekhmet, the solar lioness of truth, and it cannot be undone, revoked, reversed, or reprogrammed. Take a deep breath. An anchor, lock, and seal. It is done, done, done. This decree is sealed across all realms, timelines, dimensions, and all parts of our soul by the flame of the Creator and the fire of Sekhmet. So it is.
So it is. And aho ashe. That was so beautiful. So much, Radha.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining. This is, when we do this, we're reclaiming it not just for ourselves, but for all women, for all humanity, for those that don't have a voice and can't speak because of their circumstances. It's so important. I believe in the tipping scales. Like if 10% of us are in this frequency, it just spreads like a divine wildfire. So thank you for showing up today and sharing. And
Thank you. Lily said this activation was so fire, so potent. Thank you so much, beautiful ladies. Thank you. I see your dragon emoji as well. And Kira said beautiful and sacred. Thank you so much for being here, and to everyone else who was just on as well that popped off right at the 40-minute mark. I know we went a little bit over, but just thank you everyone who's tuning in from all over the world at any time that you're catching this. And this is to show you guys too the sort of work that Radha and I do. We have a really beautiful journey coming up. It's part 2 of Activate the Creatrix Within. It's a two-week journey. We start June 26th. That's week 1. And then week 2 is July 3rd. And those are 90 minutes so that you get a full, deep, energetic activation, recalibration to really own yourself as a creatrix. This is the taste, and then you get so much more. So we'd absolutely love for you guys to join us. I'm going to send info out in the email with the replay so that you can read all about it, join us. If you're feeling lit up and excited by this, it's all about community, it's all about sisterhood. So fun to just meet each other and to be going through this together. So if you want to be held in a sacred container, get your projects activated, really own your power and your authority, then this is the sacred opportunity to do so.
yay.
So
Thank you so much. We'd love to see you in that container. It's going to be really like fire, and you're going to get so much inspiration and activation. So we can't wait to see you there, and just have a beautiful day. Bring this through your whole day. You're doing beautiful work in the world, ladies, and we're proud of you.
yes, sending so much love. Thank you all.
Bye for now.